All right, y'all. So I promised you I was going to do the behind the scenes videos as well for my Taylor Swift deep dive, and I really need this one. I was just spinning my tires trying to figure out what exactly visually they're showing in the music video for Taylor Swift's Cardigan. I feel like I'm on, like my intuition tells me I was close, but let's jump into it. Let's check this out. I love seeing her directing. I love seeing her talk just as a human being. It's awesome. And I'm very interested to know what exactly was going through her mind with this music video. Was I close? Was I way off? We're about to find out. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment because we love to talk about it here. Let's go.
And action.
These are only 2 months old,
The scene
too.
that we're in the middle of right now is I have emerged into this land that's like the most beautiful place I've ever seen. And there's waterfalls everywhere. There's waterfalls coming out of the piano.
Wait, did she come out of the bench at the beginning? I thought she came out of the piano. I thought she went into the piano and then out of the piano. Maybe she did come out of the bench, maybe.
And we cut.
Oh.
I really like that. I'm good to move on if you guys are.
Chance to circle that one as well.
Cool. What a bunch of pros you are. Excellent work, everyone.
Basically, the ending, which we're gonna shoot later in the day, is when I'm going through one of these other transportive portals in the piano bench in the magical forest, and instead of going somewhere amazing.
Magical forest. I could not think of the words magical, enchanted. Damn it.
I go into a terrible situation where I'm floating in the middle of the ocean with only a piano to help me. Sort of like the Jack's door from Titanic.
There was definitely enough room for Jack.
Effects is put in. Are you seeing what special effects is put in?
Wow.
This is like Christmas.
That's sick. I had a feeling it was filmed on like a big, pool like that, which they did Titanic.
In quarantine, you should try when you do that long crane shot and singing that line that's before, which is like nothing and crane.
Right after the line.
Yeah, because now that I'm seeing it, it's really cool to show the struggle rather than like a Broadway musical version.
Yes, totally.
Take me to the instrumental part, and I'll show you where the right cue is. So that's when all this is happening, and it's like you see the whole ocean, and you're like, holy shit, it's a whole
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. It's a whole ocean. So
ocean. And then I was thinking it could start coming back down. And then at some point around here, I see them like from within the piano, and I'm like, oh, gotta go there.
go to it. Gotta get there. No.
Great job, everyone.
So
That was
cute.
Awesome.
Dang, I was hoping we would get more behind the scenes, kind of like the anti-hero music video where you see her explain even like the themes and what's going on through her mind there. Maybe there's another behind the scenes video for this song. I'm going to go check here really quick before I say anything else. Okay, let's see if this says anything else. The footnotes. Cardigan is the first official video.
Brand new phone, high heels on.
Taylor wrote and directed the video herself. She wanted to have a clever plot device that also served as a metaphor. The photo of the man in this scene is Taylor's grandfather, Dean, who landed on the beaches at the Battle of Guadalcanal.
Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual.
Her grandfather's also referenced in her song Epiphany. Sure is.
Are young, they assume you know nothing.
It's a fantastic song about healthcare workers and serving us, and amazing. Obviously, her grandfather's tied in.
Dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a
If you look
street
closely, the hands on the clock point to 1 and 3. 13 is Taylor's favorite number. I'm looking at it as if it's 115, not 13. Damn it.
I knew you
Taylor painted this herself during the first week of quarantine. Is at the house.
And I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed. You put me on and said I was
Taylor often leaves Easter eggs in her videos for fans, but folklore purposefully includes Easter eggs in the lyrics too.
favorite. A friend to
Taylor developed intentional character arcs and recurring themes across the songs that map out who is singing about whom.
who's the one when you are
she's
young
awesome.
they assume
There's a collection of 3 songs I refer to as the teenage love triangle in my head. These 3 songs explore a summer love triangle from all 3 people's perspectives at different times in their lives. This is awesome. It's like this one event happened in their own town and it affected them each differently. Taylor wrote and recorded the album while in quarantine during the COVID-19 pandemic. I was inspired by the feeling of isolation and how that can be either freeing or terrifying, and how it causes you to reminisce on the past.
And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed.
Cardigan, along with the majority of the album, was produced by Aaron Dessner from The National, one of her favorite bands. We met about a year ago when Taylor attended a concert for The National in Brooklyn. I started asking him about what their writing process is. He told me they work remotely a lot because they all live all over the world. When quarantine hit and I found myself wanting to write, I reached out and he was really wanting to create too. It's been one of the most effortless collaborations and I'm very lucky to have met him.
And downtown bars was all we needed. You drew stars around my
Here we go. Okay, the forest scene represents the evergreen beginning of a relationship where everything seems magical and full of beauty. Hey, I'm not so dumb after all.
But now I'm bleeding. 'Cause
Whereas this ocean scene represents the isolation and fear involved while a relationship is breaking down. Whoa. Damn, Danny Juke, you are kind of deep.
I knew you stepping on the last train marked me
Pretty
like
genuine, I must say. Aaron Dessner was staying in upstate New York with his family when Taylor reached out. He sent her a folder of music that he had made recently, and within hours, Taylor had sent back a fully written version of Cardigan. Aaron Dessner's twin brother Bryce also helped with the orchestration you hear on the song. Taylor worked on this music video with Oscar-nominated cinematographer Rodrigo Prieto, who she previously worked with her on her video for The Man. Haven't heard that yet. She was inspired by some of the period pieces and fantasy films she was watching at the time and sent. Oh, no. This is going too fast. That's why I've been pausing. Watching at the same time and sent Prieto a number of visual references for each scene, including photographs and drawings, as well as a time-coded storyboard shot list. Very well done.
I knew you'd haunt all over my words. The smell of smoke would hang on.
Due to COVID-19 safety precautions, Taylor did her own hair, makeup, and styling on set. She wore her own nightgown.
This long, 'cause I knew everything when I was young.
A health inspector was also on site and used UV lights and sprayed down the piano keys in between every single take. Nice.
I knew I'd curse you for the longest time.
A techno crane was used to film in order to eliminate a close-up camera operator to ensure rigorous social distancing standards. As we saw earlier on in the video from the making or the behind the scenes from her channel, yeah, she was talking about the crane and yeah, it's helps with social distancing, keeping away from people, and they got beautiful shots with it.
Chasing
You can't tell that that's not the ocean.
shadows in the grocery line. I knew you'd miss me once the thrill
Editor Chancellor Haynes and Taylor worked simultaneously from 2 separate locations on set in order to edit the video in real time.
expired. And you'd be standing in my front porch lot. And I knew you'd come back to me. You'd come back to me.
Returning to the cabin signifies returning to a sense of self after experiencing love loss. Okay, that's the part that I was off on. Then I thought that was her returning back to James.
And you come back to me. And you come back.
However, Taylor's clothes remain soaking wet to represent that she was changed by the journey. but has discovered who she always was. She's carrying the baggage, so that's why she's still drenched. Yes, of course, because we always do.
And when I
We can go through therapy and we can fix our problems and do all that, but it's still going to be there. It's still a piece of us. It's still a chapter in our book. It's always going to be with us. It makes us who we are. It doesn't have to dictate completely who we are for the rest of our lives. We can be better or be worse, and that's just the way life goes. But yeah, it's always there. You can't just delete your history completely.
felt like I was an old cardigan.
Because the release was so top secret, Taylor wore an earpiece to prevent playing the song out loud during filming. Wow.
Under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your
And special effects added the word folklore to the piano on the same day the video was actually released.
favorite.
I view folklore as wistful and full of escapism, sad, beautiful, tragic, like a photo album full of imagery and all the stories behind that imagery. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it's your album, but yeah, that's how I see it as well. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's awesome to get a little breakdown of that. I felt like I was on the right page for most of the scenes that she was showing us in the Cardigan music video. It helps. It helps knowing what is going on now that I know the story of the love triangle, the trilogy of Cardigan, Betty, and August. Or Cardigan, August, and then Betty, right? Now I know the what's going on and whatever. Like, it was so easy for me to depict what's going on. It's so easy to decipher, I feel like, because she is very self-aware. I think she understands the message and the visuals that she sends out into the world. And I think she hit the nail on the head there with that one. It's cool. This video, the second video of the making of Cardigan, the Vivo footnotes where it's breaking down, it showed that is her grandfather in the picture, that she painted that portrait next to his picture with the house and the ocean in the distance. And then the clock. I was close. I was this close. 1:15, but it was really meant 1 and 3, which is 13, her favorite number. So her mind is just amazing, and I need these behind the scenes and making of videos to know exactly what's going on and walk away confidently knowing that I actually took in her art the right way. Because it's very specific. I know it's open for interpretation. Much of her music is open for interpretation because it's not all autobiographical. But yeah, I really love when we can still see and decipher and break down their actual intentions of the song, which we got from Taylor, from her mouth in the Long Pond sessions, what this trilogy was about and how it ended. So yeah, it's really cool to see this. I love watching behind the scenes footage. I love watching creative processes. It's very, very, very interesting to me and cool. So definitely gonna be going through more of these. Please make sure to hit a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. If there's anything else I may have missed in these videos, please make sure to let me know, or just give me some comments on your experiences with folklore and with Cardigan and the music video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching with me today. I hope y'all are having a fabulous day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.